With the festive season coming into full swing, I wanted to share with you guys a few tips that can help you stay on track while on vacation. So let's get straight in. Now let me start by saying that if you're going balls to the walls on every vacation or social situation, then you don't need tips on how to stay on track. Your issue is not the vacation, it's the crazy shit that you're doing to lose weight before the holiday season arrives. Most people, before they go on holiday, start doing silly things like drinking apple cider vinegar or doing detox cleansers to try and lose weight. And this is obviously very restrictive. And this is why on every single vacation, you end up completely overeating and having to start over every single time that January arrives. If you spend more time developing a good relationship with food, you wouldn't feel like you need to stay on track. You're allowed to eat more food on vacation and not feel guilty about it. But the choices you're making outside of that vacation is what you really need to start focusing on. Building a lifestyle that you can sustain will ultimately help you with all of your social situations and vacations. That being said, the holiday season often takes us out of our normal routine. We're sleeping in late, drinking tons of alcohol, food is available in abundance, and it can be a little bit challenging. So here are a few tips that might be able to help. Tip number 1, start your day with something positive. This could be going for a walk on the promenade with your family or starting your day with a healthy breakfast. Often, if we start our day with a breakfast that is greasy and moreish, we end up craving more of those foods throughout the day. Instead, start your day with a bowl of oats or a bowl of all bran, or opt for something like poached eggs on toast. If we consume loads of bacon and sausages and deep fried foods or foods covered in butter, we are going to crave more of those. By starting our day with a little bit of movement, like going for a morning walk, we can actually create a healthy holiday routine. Tip number 2, create an environment that can help you make better choices. If you're going to your family holiday home or renting out an Airbnb for the festive season, don't just stock up on snacks and chips and chocolate and all of those kinds of foods. Make sure you create an environment that can actually help you make more informed choices. Pack a ton of fruit, vegetables, and lower calorie healthy snacks. Tip number 3, have meals at a table. Actually, sitting down at a table to consume our meals will make us a lot more mindful of our fullness cues. If you're having meals while watching TV, playing beer pong, or being preoccupied, we don't really enjoy and savor what we're consuming. Eat slowly, sitting at a table so that you can be more mindful of your food. Tip number 4, stay hydrated. Getting in enough water every day is such a good habit to have, especially in South Africa. Over our December period, it is super hot. So make sure that you have tons of filled water bottles that you can use and carry them around wherever you go. I always have a water bottle with me that has a straw, which makes my water consumption much easier, and I'm able to get in a good amount of water per day. Tip number 5, do some kind of meal planning. This means write out what you and your family are going to be having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner while you are on vacation. This will help you to purchase adequate groceries that you actually need and also avoid food wastage. If your family is anything like mine, you're probably going to be doing a lot of braais over the festive season. So find yourself 10 side dish recipes that you can use and alternate between for every single braai. Prioritize vegetables with these, but make sure that they are delicious so that they will leave you satisfied. You could then also use leftover braai meat for bread rolls or sandwiches the next day, but because you've done some planning, you could have that with a side salad, for example. Tip number 6 is prioritize tons of vegetables. Roasted vegetables, steamed vegetables, butternut on the braai, whatever you fancy. Load half of your plate with vegetables for both your lunch and your dinner meal. Not only are they nutrient dense, but this will help you add volume to your meals. You could also start each meal with a salad before diving into the roast beef with gravy and potatoes. Tip number 7 is move more throughout the day. Walk to nearby restaurants, take your children to the beach, and if you're going to a safe country, always try prioritize walking from A to B. Working out doesn't always have to involve going to the gym. Just prioritizing small, consistent habits can really take us a long way. So just move more. Tip number 8 is don't start drinking alcohol at 10 a.m. This is something that I have been pushing on my parents for the longest time. A great way to be more mindful with your calories is to opt for lower calorie alcoholic drink alternatives and to just not start drinking so early in the day. Maybe you could even plan some daily activities with your kids or family so that you only start having those alcoholic beverages around 2 to 3 o'clock. It will save you a bunch of calories, but it will also prevent you from eating a ton of crap throughout the day, because we do know that alcohol makes us crave tasty things. Some great low-calorie alcoholic beverage alternatives is going for things like beer shandies, white wine spritzers, or a clear spirit with a sugar-free mix like vodka and Sprite Zero, etc. Tip number 9. If the tips above seem overwhelming, then girl, just focus on the absolute basics. We're all aware what healthy habits are, like prioritizing vegetables, drinking enough water, sleeping enough, and prioritizing some kind of movement, so don't overcomplicate it. Tip number 10. The holiday season is a happy time spent with family, loved ones, friends, and a time for us to make memories. If stressing over your diet or fitness goals is stopping you from making memories with your loved ones, then just forget about it. What is more important than staying on track during the holiday season is spending time with the people that you love, because that is time that you will never get back. Enjoy the time that you have and try to find a happy balance between making good choices and making memories. And just remember that if you fall slightly off track, you can always get back on. I hope you guys enjoyed some of these tips today, and I hope you can make use of 1 or 2 of them over your festive season. I hope you guys enjoy your Christmas, and I will see you at the next video.